There's already been a lot of videos on this topic, but I feel like it's kind of only right if I also say something about it. I've been doing reactions for a solid year now, and it's been some of the most fun that I've ever had in any activity or hobby or anything. Just because of my sheer passion of music and finding new music and honestly just commune, right? I love to communicate and make friends through our live streams, Discord, all that stuff. It's just been some of the most fun that I've had in a long time. It's been floating around. If you are heavy in the reaction community, you've probably seen people like Knox Hill, Cliff Beats, etc. make videos talking about this. And I don't know if there's like a group of reactors who already kind of have something in cahoots, maybe like some sort of like group chats or anything like that to try and fight back in any sort of way. If there are, to any reactors out there, if you have any plans to try to anything, let me know. Message me on Instagram, Discord, email me, whatever. I'm down to join in on whatever you guys need me for. I know my channel is not the biggest comparatively to everybody else out there, but I am 100% up to do whatever we can try to do to just make peace with the big UMG or anything of that sort. So if there is something like that going on, just let me know. I'm in and how I can help. Long story short, in a nutshell, UMG, which is a music group or music industry label, blah, 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 is trying to buy out a lot of the rights, discographies, whatever, to music. And for those of you who don't know, also UMG is highly, and they've made this very apparent, highly against reactions and reaction channels. They feel like, oh, you're playing a song for one of our signed artists. Take it down. Get out of here. No one wants to see this. There's a gray area with reactions, right? Some people may sit down and, in the words of Knox Hill, turn a 3-minute song into a 25+ minute video talking about the song, breaking it down, whether it's lyrics, production, anything, any kind of breakdown. Then there's other channels who will tend to hit play, bob their head, pause every now and again, just to make like a comment, and then keep the video going until the song ends. The song ends, they make a comment, they end the video. Regardless of what you think is the right or wrong way to react to something, in my eyes, at the end of the day, the whole point of a reaction is to see somebody's thoughts and analysis on a song, okay? If we were just playing the song and then ending the video, totally understand where it would be an issue. But you cannot go to my channel, Knox Hill's channel, That Singer Reactions channel, Locked Wolf's channel, any reactors channel that I know of, and listen to a 3-minute song and it be a 3-minute video. There is pausing. There is commentary, whether it's breakdown commentary or it's just opinionated commentary. It's commentary nonetheless, which brings the big words that everybody knows, fair use. But ultimately, that really doesn't matter because in UMG's eyes, it's not good enough. It doesn't fall under that, which brings in the gray area, right? I feel like if there were some people at UMG who would like sit down and like have an interview or just talk to some reactors or people in this community that's been built. And it's not a small community. It's a really big community. There's a lot of people who watch reaction videos and hang out with like reactors in the live streams and spark conversation. There are so many. There's millions. Knox Hill alone, I think, is like 1.5 million people who sub to him. No Life Shack is like 3 million or something like that. It's not a small community, which, if you think about it, ultimately is better for your artist that's signed to your label because it's getting promotion out there at no cost to the label or the artist at all. You could send a song to Cliff Beats, and say he listens to it, uploads a video, gives his thoughts. Regardless of what he says about the song, that's still however thousands of many people, I don't even know if I said that right, listen to it, cost no money to the label or the artist. It's free promotion. But they don't look at it that way. They look at it from the complete, like, negative aspect, where it's like, oh, you're listening to this artist's song for free and it's not on Spotify. But like you're not though. Like you're hearing the song, but it's not like it's just in one sitting. I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous. But where I stand with it, I just feel like I wish somebody over at UMG would do a little research, or talk to some reactors or the community and really get an understanding for what it is that's done, to try and work something out. The way I feel is there's a chance, there's chances. And this has always been the case, but there's chances that channels get strikes and they get taken down. 3 strikes, you're out, right? You get 3 strikes in your channel's gone. There's always that chance. Over the year or so that I've been doing this, I've kind of let it sit in the back of my head and just kind of try to forget about that risk factor. Because I feel like it really just, I don't know, I don't like being nervous every time I upload something or every time something gets uploaded. I just feel like that kind of defeats the purpose. And I feel like that can have an effect on people like myself and maybe other reactors when reacting to something. There is that fear that, is this going to be the video that takes the channel down? I'd rather just live with what's going on than fear of what might happen. In the meantime, there is a petition floating around. I've signed it. I've even made a little video for it. If you'd like to sign it or get a part of that, I'll put the link in the description of this video. But I feel like the best way to help your favorite reactors out there, would be just to continue clicking on their videos and leaving comments and likes. Even if you don't watch the video all the way, that does help. But even if you don't have time to watch the videos all the way through, the best thing that you can do is keep your favorite reactor in the algorithm, so that their channel doesn't fizzle out. Because a lot of times what happens when the video does get striked or called to be taken down, they'll take it down, they'll get it cleared of that copyright strike, but by the time they put it back up, the video's done, right? Because the analytics, as Knox Hill said, if you should watch Knox Hill's video because he has a lot more education than I do. To be honest, I'll put his video link in the description as well. Once the analytics are down on that video, YouTube's like, okay, we're not going to throw that in the algorithm. Clearly, the video is not doing good. They don't see it for what happened. Because again, to kind of quote Knox Hill, most of YouTube is AI nowadays, or it's automated, right? So it's not it's very few parts of it that have any kind of actual human analysis on YouTube's end. It's pretty much for the most part just automated. So it doesn't see the history. It doesn't go, oh, okay, the reason why is because this video got taken down for a bit, but then they cleared it. So, okay, we're gonna try to, no, they're just like, okay, video went down for whatever reason, came back up, not doing so hot. We're not going to recommend it. We're not going to put it in the suggested videos. We're not going to put it in the algorithm. It's just going to sit there and kind of become a paperweight on this person's channel. So yeah, the best way to just help would be to just leave comments, leave likes on any of the videos to kind of help push the analytics up. But a lot of people, including myself, if I had any advice to give out, which is crazy because I'm just quoting Knox Hill again, and a few other people too here. Most reactors that you watch, maybe not all, but most of them have a Patreon, right? They have a Patreon and they have a few tiers where they'll put videos. The best thing to do for the reaction community or reactors in general is to just keep an eye on that Patreon, because if the day comes, where say you're on your second strike or your channel's already gone, moving to Patreon is really your only option. Because a lot of people out there, including myself, this has become their full-time job. I got lucky somehow with being able to turn this into my main source of income within the year that I've been doing it. So if my channel goes down on YouTube, that means that all I have to rely on would be Patreon, right? And I know my financial situation doesn't really matter to a lot of you guys, but moral of the point is, if you're a reactor out there and this is your full-time job and you haven't started a Patreon or gotten established over on Twitch for live streams and stuff like that, I definitely would look into that and try to further solidify the longevity of it for yourself in case just in case, right? I know earlier I said don't live in what could happen, live in what's happening. But that being said, there's nothing wrong with like future proofing your future, if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, the reaction community is about music, but it's also about forming a bond because of the music. So because of what this person sends this person and how they both like it, right? That shows similarities in musical taste. A lot of times, oftentimes, just personality, right? There's a lot of similarities in personality. It's all one big like building of a friendship, you know? And so just trying to stay connected is the main thing, I feel like, with all of this. If it were to go south, just trying to stay connected with the people who you formed this community with, whether it's Discord, Patreon, Twitch, all that stuff. So that's my plans. We already been doing Patreon for a while, but I'm just gonna try and plug it a little bit more, just to kind of, like I said, future proof. Because I got a son now, you know what I mean, and it's kind of scary, knowing that there's that chance out there that this all could just be taken away because of UMG. So yeah, thank you guys for sticking with me and everybody else in the reaction community. Doing this is their full-time gig. Like without you guys, none of this would even be where it is, and UMG wouldn't be so ticked off because it wasn't as successful as it was, and it's all because of the people watching and supporting. So yeah, I'm gonna try and keep everybody updated with what's going on here. As of right now, we have no strikes, by the way. On my channel, there's none, and there hasn't been any like takedown requests or anything like that at the moment. But again, that could all change at a moment's notice. So I will keep everybody updated. In the meantime, links to my Twitch and Patreon will be in the description, as well as a link to join the Discord if you want to join that. And I'm gonna link some of my other reactor friends' Patreons as well, just in case, like, say you just haven't known that they've had one or anything like that. And yeah, let's keep this community thriving. Even if things go south on YouTube, that doesn't mean it's gonna go south everywhere else, right? Let's keep this thriving. Like I said, you guys fuel it, and thank you for that. Much love.